I spent 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Till you raise the road, did you come up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I spent 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. And welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. And I have a great theme for you today. So the theme is, let's talk about the pursuit of shame and fame and popularity within celebrities, higher profile, and anybody who's a wannabe celebrity, really just seeking that fame, like it's a sapphire or a diamond ring or something like this. Anyway, so let's talk about it. So what is the pursuit of fame exactly? And how do you describe it? And who's after it? And who's the main people that are mainly affected by that? So anybody who's got tons of money, the millionaires, the actors, actress, celebrity, higher profile, like I was saying, politician, anybody who's on like a YouTuber or, who's got millions of followers and likes and comments on their YouTube channel. And Elon Musk, anybody who's extremely powerful influencer in this world. Higher profile of public speaker, motivational speaker, bestseller book authors, anybody who's on a TV news channel that we see every day. The president is not looking for fame, I'm sure, but anyway, let's not talk about that. So, today I did not plan or prepare anything, so that's why I'm kind of like losing my word right now. Just so you know, everybody, I always appreciate new listeners. I always try to follow as many people as I can. I'm always going to be here for any new writer, author who needs help and needs promo, so you don't hesitate and reach me. And if you need some life coaching tips from me, don't hesitate either. Ask me, and go listen to some of the episodes might help you, and go on the website and go see if there's anything that can help you there too. We're all in this together, so please don't hesitate. So let's talk about, what is fame really? Fame is being recognized by the world as somebody that everybody envy, everybody is jealous of, everybody admires, everybody wants to reach the level
of popularity of those people, and everybody wants to leave a trace on Earth. So it is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Basically, you're chasing a little piece of nothing. You get so obsessed with this celebrity statue quo that some people will go to some incredible measure to do almost anything, even if it means crushing their friends, their partners, their family members, just to reach it. And some people will only seek fame because they're looking for the prize, such as money, rewards, benefits, all this stuff. And so it's kind of half and half. People who are chasing fame, they're looking for the recognition. They want to feel like they matter. They want to feel like they made a difference, and they also want to cash in. And a lot of people who have the fame don't actually care for the attention that they are getting. They are famous because they have a generous heart, because they care for the world, because just like Mother Teresa or other leaders out there, they're doing things because they truly care, and they were able to somehow manage to gather millions of people together to create some type of movement to make something happen, and the impact is influencing the earth, the 3/4 of the planet Earth, of the climate, of the couche zone, of the animals, or everything that can help the Earth to survive and humanity to get along and bring more peace in the world, and slow down the wars, and whatever we can do to help the population out there. And they gain the fame that they don't want, and that's what they are where they are, and everything else just comes after, with the reward and stuff. But of course, not everybody is genuine and kind, and seek fame the same way. I think a lot of people, like such as actors, started to seek fame because something tremendously tragic happened in their lives, and they were so small. So let's talk about Jim Carrey and Elton John. If you read the whole life story of Jim Carrey or saw the movie of Elton John, you know that they felt small. They felt like they needed some approval. They needed to be seen. They were lacking self-confidence. They were always told they were not important. So that stayed with them. And as they grew up, in their mind, they knew that to gain the attention that they needed from that one or two specific person in their life, that person that they actually needed the attention from, they needed to be big. And the bigger they will get, the more chance they will get to be seen and maybe recognized by those people. But it was never enough. So they had to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it never actually worked. So they just started to enjoy the fruit and the hard work of their, labor. And truly, deeply inside, they were not satisfied or happy. And that's why a lot of them climb after alcohol and drug abuse and all this stuff. And things, things didn't go the way they planned it. And so this is just an example. But if you look at a different aspect, like somebody's on a cover magazine or top model, the glamour fashion life that she gets, she gets to be on TV, she gets to be interviewed, she gets all the clothes, all this. Of course, she has to work really hard for it. She's being judged all the time. But when she finally do get the attention and she's 6 and it's all over and she can see face on posters, on billboard, all this on buses, and she's like, oh yeah, I made it. This is the most attention I've been seeking for. But a lot of them are extremely insecure. So the more you see somebody's face somewhere who weren't really extremely genuine person in the first place, then they might appear charismatic and they might seem to have it all under control, but they're actually extremely insecure. So look, Renee Zellweger, when she just came back, she finally got a Golden Globe, was that an award from the latest movie she did. And why did this reflect so much on all of us? Why was she acting so good in this movie? Because she was attached to the character and she was able to relate, and she also feel like she was never good enough. She didn't belong anywhere. She knew who she was, and she felt like she needed to do more, to be somebody, to feel respected, to do, to just feel valued. So us, who are not celebrities, we watch all those actors grow up, do all this movie, get all this fame. We imagine that they're okay. We know they're struggling a little bit, but we imagine that they're doing okay because they got all this money. They get to travel all over the world. They get everything they can think of buying. And they get all the attention. So a lot of people get really frustrated with people who get all this attention because they wish they got some attention too. So it's kind of like a fight war in the celebrity world. All those, TMZ, all this reportage on stars. I used to be a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan, but not as much as I used to be. I had all the People magazine, all the celebrity magazine. I always chased being an actress. I always wanted to be on TV shows or publicity. It was huge in my life. If I ever get a call or any type of response about my picture will be somewhere, or I'll get to do an audition, or there's a high chance I'll be seen or I'll be picked. I jump to the roof, spend the day thinking about it, rehearse all this. I mean, it was enormous for me. It was like, wow. So when it didn't happen, I usually was really crushed. So, and a few times I got set up to where I'll go somewhere, they tell me to get dressed up and stuff, and nobody's there. And then later I'll see them, sitting in their car laughing, or get a response a week later. So because my desire of, being famous or being seen was so huge, then I had put so much expectation behind it. So it's lured me to follow a dangerous path and being blind to, people who take advantage of you or being used and scam. And that happened a lot with young people, like with, fake jobs where you meet somebody in a hotel room and they say that's their office and it's a talent agency. And it just reminded me of an episode. I remember going to a room where I was so excited and a lady was all dressed up and I really thought that she was a professional. And I gave her my headshots and my resume, all this. I must have been, 19 maybe. And she said we were going to do a whole tour on bus, like a bus tour where we get to do all this audition and then we get to film a small movie and then we get to go do some shots for model shots and magazine, and I totally fell for it. And so something to do with you don't get pay, but you get exposure, but you have to, pay for your trip. but